Previously on AI the Somnium Files.
Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think?
You, Iba. Get the out of here. This game. I'm done with this shit. It. God, that coy asshole. God damn it. I'm so sick of this shit. That is probably the trolliest thing I've seen from Uchikoshi yet. And now back to AI the horny guy.
AI the horny guy.
AI the horny guy.
Boobies rule.
AI the horny guy.
Would you like to touch my man's nut?
AI the horny guy.
Pervy Date incoming.
AI the horny guy.
Hello!
This is NicoB. Back with some more AI the Somnium Files. When we last left off, we learned that this dead girl is not actually Iris, but in fact Iris' mother from 10 years, no, not 10 years ago, 18 years ago. And she was stored in that freaking warehouse for all this time, which is an interesting twist. It definitely wasn't something I saw coming, but I am glad that it was something grounded in actual reality and not like some Somnium, magical bullshit, Just because, again, I feel like if that really was like the answer, it would have completely clashed with like the other side of this game. But I have a feeling that this side here is going to be leading to the true ending of the game. So it does seem like this side has the most like, not everybody's completely dead on this side, right? Assuming Iris is still alive, which I think she probably is. I mean, Renju's dead, but fuck him, right? Who gives a shit about Renju? But before we can get those answers, we're gonna have to go to this side and go to the side where everyone actually is dead and see what the hell's going on with Boss and fucking everybody else here. I don't know what is going on with like I think it's clear, obviously, that there's some like switching of people's personalities, right? Like basically switching bodies with people. But I don't really know like who's switched with who because it seems so inconsistent over the course of the game. Like, what about Iris? Why'd she have those crazy dreams where a crazy somnium where she was seemingly killing animals or something, right? But then it turns out, no, she's just a girl that's got a tumor in her head that's messing with her. But then why was this side like, why did we see that over here? She seemed maybe vindictive. Was there some point where somebody switched with her? Like, I don't know. And what about the boss? Why is the boss going full crazy? Like, I mean, you say, well, it's just to cover up some shit. But like, in none of the other routes do we ever get any indication that she was like a fucking psycho, right? So I don't know if there's something like the Somnium in of itself, like even just jumping into somebody's head like that makes them like a part of yourself gets like imprinted onto them or something. But then that wouldn't make sense either because we've done that a few times with other characters and afterwards it's not like they went insane either. So I don't know. It's just I've been trying to figure out understand what the fuck is happening, like what rule set is it following to make these characters do what they do in these moments. And I'm sure it's gonna have something to do at least with one of these, right? With the whole body switching thing, right? They've been hiding that shit for a while. That's clearly going to be important. All I can say for fair amount of certainty now is that, yeah, I think my theory about Date being the original Cyclops killer was definitely right. Now, I don't know if it was like, in order to cover that up, they replaced his personality with somebody else's, and then his crazy brain is in somebody else's. I don't know. I will be curious to see how they explain a lot of this, though. But anyway, last episode, the chaotic trickster said, Edgeworth, I instructed the police to inspect every suspicious-looking nook and butthole of the crime scene. And you mean to tell me that in every other world line, they not only missed an empty chocolate bag, but a fucking dead body in the trunk? That tears it. I'm deducting all of your salaries, especially you, Kanaka. It's Kagami! Oh, my God. I love this comment. Yes, perfect. You're right. If the Edgeworth was in charge of this investigation, you bet your sweet fucking tits he would. He would deduct everybody's fucking salary. This is the sloppiest police work ever. You missed the chocolate bag over there. You missed the dead body just chilling out the trunk of that fucking forklift. Motherfucker. Who's running this show, Gumshoe? Hey, I became a lot more useful towards the end of the series, pal. You shut up, Gumshoe. You're useless. You're all useless. I was kind of hoping at the end there, like Kagame would end up becoming like a super major character. Like maybe Kagame's gonna come out and save Date here in the true ending. I'm like, oh God, I'm about to get killed by 89 or some shit. And then Kage's gonna come out and be like, Dante, sir, I'm here! Kataka! It's Kaname! And he takes out a gun, he just starts shooting everybody else around me. Thanks, Yokotaro. Fuck you, Dante. And then we hug. The end. Best ending ever. But Chaotic Tricksters, thank you so much for your hilarious what if comment. And it is for that reason you are comment today. All right, guys. We can finally go back to the freaking ending where Boss is killing everybody. I've been wanting to go back here and just see what the dicks is going on. Let's see. So we saw, yes, Boss has a video. Shoots So in the brain. Is this also, wait, no, that was, I was like, where's the one that he got chopped to pieces? That was one of these other ones over here. So we came across the video on her laptop, right? And now the question is, what will happen? Let's go find out. All right, day 5, Tuesday, Jinai. Police headquarters.
Guys.
Let's watch this shit again.
Sosajima.
It's probably a good idea that they're doing this because they know you're very likely haven't been here in a while, right? Right in the brain.
Why? Why?
Hey, baby.
What's going on here? Why did Boss kill So? Shoko was killed around 5 p.m. Friday. What was Boss doing at that time?
Unknown.
What about Saturday, 8 p.m.?
The time Renju was killed? Similarly unknown.
Iris and Ota were killed at different times.
By that polar bear!
Oh! Boss.
That's right. Best timeline. Timeline where polar bear gets his comeuppance. Ah!
Only the first few minutes. The polar bear had not yet appeared on stream. It is possible that she made the call from somewhere off camera.
Where was Boss's phone at the time? Check her cell records.
She did not call from a mobile phone. She used a PC. Using a VPN service, she could have accessed her Abyss PC from the warehouse and made the call.
And could have gotten all those shows on Netflix that she can't normally get. Damn it.
Boss is the new Cyclops killer? Shoko, Renju, Iris, Ota, So. Boss killed them all?
The evidence makes that a likely possibility. So also had his left eye removed, identical to Shoko, Renju, and Iris. Date, I know where the boss is. I have picked up her GPS.
Where?
She is now at the Sagan residence.
She's now right behind you. Ah!
Somewhere inside Hitomi's house.
Ah, fuck, and now Tommy's dead in this timeline too.
What?
I want to walk in the house. There's a giant yellow submarine. I'm like, oh shit, not this crap again. Blah. Boss comes up behind me with a samurai sword, slices my fucking head off. Wah! I drew my gun from his holster and barged in the house. Ha!
Hitomi! Hitomi!
Call for her, but there was no reply. Didn't see Boss either.
Aiba, call Boss's phone.
On it.
Bitch, I hear you. Where you at? Oh, there it is. Just, okay, look at kitchen counter. There we go. So.
Boss's phone.
Oh shit.
Ah, fuck. Oh, hi. SWAT team.
Kaname Date, you were under arrest for murder.
Look, pardon Mac.
Hell?
Drop your weapon. Comply.
I'm about to do the thing. Hey, baby.
Boss?
Boss, what the fuck are you doing?
I could ask you the same thing. You killed Shoko Nadami, didn't you?
That's ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Don't lie.
Did you kill the 5 victims?
Are you kidding me?
You're the new Cyclops killer.
What? Why do you think that?
Did I download that video or anything, or take it with me?
You put a gun to So's head and pulled the trigger. I saw it with my own eye.
And Iba.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop lying!
Where's Hitomi?
I don't know. She was gone when I got here.
Why did you come here?
Why would I tell you?
Fight!
This is going nowhere.
Are you going to fight?
I have no choice.
I recommend against it. You have 0 chance of winning a firefight.
Oh, come on, Iba. Come on, just do the thing, you know? It works literally every time. Everybody in this room is just a horny 12-year-old teenage boy. It's fine. Hey, look. A porn mag. Everyone's like, whoa! They all immediately fly out the window. They fucking shoot themselves, blow themselves up. The entire building just explodes in horny energy. Everyone's like, ah! Jesus Christ, Dante, why? That's what we always do. Complete overkill. What the fuck?
Well then, what can I do?
Let me think.
Dodge. Here we go. Bleh. Milk.
Date, what is that on the kitchen table? Could it be your favorite thing?
Oh my God, we're really gonna do it.
What?
The magazine.
You want me to look at a magazine now?
Just look.
Can't be.
Oh my God.
This is the stuff of legends. Only the most diehard fans have ever laid eyes on it.
Why would Hitomi have this? I know it's fine. Well, I guess we're consistent with that regard, right? Oh my God, epilepsy warning.
Oh! Limited edition!
Horny energy. Fuck it. That's right, shoot the milk carton. That's the most dangerous thing here. What the hell? What was in that milk carton? It was a powdered milk?
Date, load Evolver with firebomb bullets. Shoot at the cloud.
Why?
Just do as I say, and fast.
Oh. Stuff was put here to help us? Because they knew. They knew. They had to get Dante the energy to do what needed to be done. I'm still holding it too. Buttons. Oh my God, what the fuck? Okay, and I was covered in this gas too, so I feel like they probably should have set me on fire. Ah, fuck it. Why am I even taking any of this seriously anymore? Who gives a shit, right? Fuck, everyone's dead. No one's on fire. It's fine. It was completely fine. All right, that bitch. I loved you. I fucking loved you.
She is probably just unconscious.
My achievement was called Horny Housewives in Heat. Damn. Thanks, Steam.
Her right shoulder and left leg suffered damage, but she will live.
The fuck did her right shoulder, her clothes aren't burned or anything. It's I don't know. I guess the impact, what even caused that? Whatever.
Ghost explosion, huh? Good thinking.
Thank you.
But you could have just had me throw the bag of flour.
Oh, was it flour in a carton?
That would have been too slow. To improve your reaction time, I had to improvise.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boobs.
Anyway, let's have a look. Hey, this is just a cooking magazine.
Why do I always get excited? Okay, there we go. Also, wait. Does fire and flour does flour just explode if you light it up while it's floating in the air? Does it? If it does, I don't even know about that shit.
Still unconscious.
Okay.
However, her brainwaves are stable.
Syncing with her shouldn't be an issue.
Fuck you, Pooter. You fucked me over twice in the other timeline. I should murder you myself. Or have boss murder you for me. Alright, cool. This might be the only time I get a chance to look at boss's cleavage without her getting pissed at me. Or, actually, no. It's the opposite. Without her getting even hornier at me. Hey, wake up.
Date, talking to her would be pointless. You do know that, don't you?
Yeah, the thing is, like, we haven't synced up with the boss before. So, like, if there was, like, a switchy-do of, like, her mind with somebody else's, like, when would it have happened? Would it have been, like, 4 years ago, or how many years ago when Date had shit happen with him, and maybe boss's brain's in my brain, and my old crazy brain's in her brain? But then that would have been in all the other timelines that it was boss too, right? But we didn't really get much of an indication that it was her, at least I didn't think so. All right, Pooter, what do you want me to do? Why are you so cooperative?
Because I know that the boss is my enemy. I got the video from Aiba. I processed it and found that it showed no sign of tampering or editing, which means there can be no mistake. The boss shot and killed So Sejima after pulling out his left eye. That makes the odds of her being the culprit behind the other murders very high.
Very, very, very high.
She had accomplices. Either way, she's a criminal.
Why did she record herself doing that anyway?
That's
Exactly.
why I am cooperating with you, Special Agent Date. I want it as bad as you do. The truth.
Cool. All right. Where the dicks is 89?
I had him put back behind bars.
In Fuchu prison.
That's right. I couldn't keep him here.
How's boss doing?
She has broken her right shoulder, as well as the fibula of her left leg.
Ow.
But her brain is perfectly healthy.
Good.
You can sync with her.
What do I do? Oh, so I was saying with her, asking her questions would be just a waste of time. So I was thinking if she was awake. I can't imagine that she'd take too kindly to an interrogation. He told me still hasn't been found. I have a bad feeling about this. There's a good chance that boss knows where she is. How'd I get that information? Getting into her head would definitely be the quickest way. That's why I brought her here. What the fuck? Start it! There we go. Jesus.
Pewter, are the preparations done?
Ready anytime.
Let's get started.
Beep.
Date.
I know.
Don't tell me.
6-minute time limit. I'll be back before time's up.
I'll be back before tea time.
Well then, let's begin.
Woo! Neat. This fucking factory again. God damn it. It's very colorful looking now. Oh, Aiba, come out. Do a snake. Oh my god.
Time to loosen up.
Aiba, what are you doing?
Do you always have to come in like that?
Don't even... What am I looking at?
It is of the utmost importance.
At a time like this?
Times like this are perfect. Anyway, it appears to be an abandoned factory of some kind.
What could boss be hiding here?
Colors. Oh god, she's still dancing.
Somnium stand, activate.
That is a very uncomfortable looking stance there, Aiba. All right, what we got? Probably gonna be 5 this time. 1, 2, 3. Ice door? 4. Oh no, just 4. Open the door to Boss's truth. Boss is hiding something. Reveal the truth of the new Cyclops serial killings. Okay. What we got? Door 0. Door 1, door A, ladder 1F, cord. I got piece of something here too.
A rusted metal door.
Oh, that looks, oh my God. Open it and immediately die. Sure, why not? It's right at the start. I'm sure this is gonna be totally fun.
No use. It won't budge.
Death is come. Damn, I was really hoping for something funny there. I have to wait for the time to run out before I can move.
Dante, there is no.
Damn it, what the hell is boss?
Damn it, we just started. We suck, Iba. Fuck. Way to go, Iba. God damn it. Oh God, look at her go. Shake that booty at hyperspeed. Okay. Clearly not the right thing. Just gonna be the same way.
A rusted metal door.
Put pick in keyhole. Break lock with pick. Investigate. Put pick in keyhole.
It is no use. The ice pick will not work as a key.
Not sure when I got a pick exactly, but
A rusted.
oh. It's actually next to it. Got you. I didn't see it. Break lock with it.
Break the lock with that.
Roger. I will try. It worked.
All right, open it.
Ow! 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 Blah. Am I dead yet?
Several keys have fallen.
One of them must be the right one.
I do not have time to try all of them.
Oh God damn it.
Hopefully there's some kind of sign.
Indeed.
Okay. Oh, God damn it. Okay, well, I got a plus 10, which means I gotta waste that on something. I'm gonna guess it's the one with the fucking ice pick on it.
It's a key. The ice pick is next to this key. It appears to be correct.
That's what I said.
The tag is labeled A.
I was right. Give me some credit.
That must mean you can use this key for something labeled A.
Use it on the Q door.
Come on.
Okay. Ooh, I've got a 1 second one now. Where exactly is that? Over there. Is it above me? Here. There it is.
A door that looks like the Anywhere door. Perhaps we can use the key I just picked up.
Yeah, try that.
It opened.
In we go.
Odd. Isn't this the third floor? What is going on here?
Looks like the floors are connected in a weird way.
Quite the troublesome dream.
Okay. B, D, F, pipe, control panel.
A door.
Open. Kick open, tackle. Can I kick it open and not take the bad timing?
That might have been a little much.
This is the second floor, but it is clearly not the door I just opened.
It's like a maze. I have to remember what door goes where.
Okay. I mean, I can't really go anywhere else, so, you know.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Keep kicking them open.
That might have been a little much.
Oh, we're on the second floor again.
We leave the second floor and come right back to it? This is confusing.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, it's really a pretty linear path here so far. Okay, I can't go anywhere behind me. So we got a shelf, a steel drum or something over there.
A bookshelf. There is an obvious wire tied to it.
Slide in the gap. Push, investigate. I'm gonna slide in that gap, baby. Let's go.
Roger. Huh?
Ah. Power! Uh-oh.
I suppose it isn't possible.
Sadness. Glad I spent 199 seconds on that, or would have.
A book.
Well, it's a wire, so likely I'm going to be pulling it. Yep, steel drum. Here we go.
An oil drum hung with wire.
Push. Go.
Oh,
Guess you should check that door.
a rusted metal door.
Ah, damn it. This is why I wish I used my other thing, right? Does it not open? Well, that's the thing. If I open this door, I'd automatically be fucked, right? This is not right. Oh, it's actually a literal looping door right here. Door E just took me right back here. The D door.
It is locked.
Oh, well, I'm fucked. This can't possibly be right. I mean, I'm fucked anyway, so just see what happens.
It does not appear to be locked.
Yeah. Oh, got you in that sleeper hold. Yeah. Bleh.
This again.
So we can't just grab one. We have to be careful.
Checkpoint saved. I'm also dead. Thing is, though, I mean, even if I... Oh, wait. It was just you just got times 10. I thought it gave me a times 99 or 999. I wonder if it actually gave me a checkpoint and I could restart from checkpoint 2. Would it actually do that? No. That would be kind of funny. I immediately restart just to come back and die. All right, use my 1 second timing on the door instead of the hilarious thing of I'm trying to squeeze yourself in there. 3:45.
It's a key with a watch beside. The hands indicate 3:45.
Grab the one with the watch, probably, right?
Whoa! This is not it.
Is the time on the clock relevant?
It would be quite the simple gimmick.
Or they just want us to think that.
True.
Is it like the time of the next death or something? Oh, hey, our person's got updated. Monica! We still have 2 people missing, though. Age 19 deceased. Dislikes killing and being killed. Ballroom dancing. Iris was from other. After graduating from high school, started singing So Sejima, became pregnant with Iris. After she gave birth, she went to sew in the warehouse and was never seen again. So the times, I'm not really sure,
It's
like...
a key with a watch beside. The hands indicate 11.
This isn't it either.
If the time on the clock is relevant, what is it related to?
Something to do with Renju?
The time he died? Do I have that, though, like, written anywhere? Yeah, the problem is I do not remember at all. I'm not really sure if there's any place you can look it up, unless it's like in the appendix or something. I guess it was the time he was killed or something. Was it 8? There we go.
Is this the correct answer?
Saturday night at 8 matches Renju's estimated time of death.
Okay. It's been fucking forever, man. I can't remember.
D is written on the tag. Let's go, Date. The D.
D on the door. Open.
I will try the key.
Yeah, try it.
It opened.
Frozen door. I believe.
Door 2.
Getting a lot of 1-second timies now. Oh wait, no, it wasn't a timey. Okay, 3A, B, D, F pipe control panel.
You have less than 2
Rows of
minutes.
monitors
Hurry.
and buttons.
Investigate.
This appears to be old. I believe this computer controls the factory's electronics. It appears to require a key to activate.
Okay.
A broken pipe. Steam is leaking out.
Cover, smell, kick. Do I kick it and... I mean, is this thing frozen too? Try kicking it so like... Yep. Melts the door!
Oh, it's just as I calculated.
You were surprised, admit it.
A rusted metal door. Most of the ice is gone now.
Doom.
I think I can open this door.
Damn it, boss is a polar bear the whole time. Eat this, Iris. Rawr. How did it end? I wonder.
This key has control panel written on the tab.
Oh, this time just gave me the key. All right.
Panel? The one right there?
Okay. One more.
Rows of monitors and buttons.
Investigate again. Just use up that negative timey. Okay, insert key.
There. Oh,
So?
I see. If we move the scaffold, a new route appears.
Okay, let's move it.
Rows of
Can we do that? Rotate key. Sleep. Press switch. Press switch. There we go. Oh.
Hey, it got stuck.
This button is indeed the one needed to move the scaffold, but
There might be another step we...
Okay, I guess turn the key. Oh, of course.
Shrunk.
rows of monitor.
Okay, press switch. Boop, 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 boop.
I see.
Okay, and then
Rows of
rotate key. Click.
Extended.
Now we can use the route to door B.
Okay, he's just open. Need to just open door B. All right. Okay, run to the other side over here. Oh god. Oh god.
Door F. This is the first time we've seen it.
F. Open or kick open. No, kick open.
The first floor. door. This is the first time we've been here.
That big door. If we can see what's in there, we'll figure something out.
Okay, we've got a ladder, and is that it? And a cord.
A power cord. It is discharging.
Investigate, kick, get shocked, get fucked. I'm sure that'd be really hilarious, but I really don't want to redo all this, because if I do this, I'd have to, I mean, unless I put 1 second, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need that 1 second timing for opening this door like I have for all the other ones. So I'd have to come and run all the way the fuck back here, so screw it.
Dante, 30 seconds.
Oh, fuck, these cost that much too? Well.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I passed through it. It must not be for climbing.
Really? Damn it. Let's go and waste that timing on that. I knocked it to 30 seconds, but that doesn't matter because I have less than 30 seconds anyway. Lift tackle. So, god damn it. If I have to redo all this shit, I'm gonna be so pissed. Well, I'm fucked. Guess we'll just go and do the funny one then. Get shocked.
Date, we've known each other for a long time. I know that you are joking, but could you please consider the appropriate time and place?
You're seriously lecturing me right now?
Excuse me?
Sorry, ma'am.
Shh. Get fucked. All right, we're all out of time and dead.
Date, there is...
Cool. I have to go do that all again now, which involves a lot of backtracking. The unfortunate thing too is once you have to retry it, it doesn't let you skip the stuff, even though you've technically already seen it. It's like, really? They didn't think to potentially add that capability. God damn it, I hate that they do this. You literally have, I have one guess. I can only guess one time on what the fuck the game wants me to do here. Because I have 1 second timing. Kick, investigate. So this isn't for climbing, like climb up, lift, tackle. I'm gonna go with fucking tackle and pray to God.
Ready?
Yep. And boom.
This Somnium is awfully dangerous.
Hey, that door. Maybe we can open that one now. Check it out.
This definitely feels like one of the weaker Somniums, honestly. Like the theming in this one's just kind of like, eh. What it has you doing isn't super engaging either, which is kind of weird, seeing as it's like it's supposed to be one of the climaxes, but whatever.
I'm going to open it.
Yeah. See ya, bitch. Boom. Blah. Ah, fuck, it was boss the whole time.
That's... Aiba, return to the control room on the 3rd floor.
At once.
Okay, fly! We have literally no time left, but okay, here we go. Ow, ow. Really? What the fuck? Ota? No, so, oh god, yeah. It was so in that polar bear outfit. Eh, bleh. Oh. Okay. I get
What the
it.
hell is going on?
I get it now. Gotcha. Now I understand.
Date, what are you doing? 6 minutes are up!
Wait! Hitomi is...
Date, you can't go any longer! Force shutdown!
No!
Awkward stare. I get it. Okay, I get it now. I get it. So, what's happening is the killer is jumping between bodies every time. He switches out with a person and then he kills them. And he switches out with another person and then he kills them. And then he switches out with another person and he kills them. So he started with Renju. Somehow got a hold of Renju. Renju kills Shoko. Renju then hops into Iris. Iris kills Renju. Then it jumps into So. So kills Iris. And then So jumps into Boss. Boss kills So. I see. I understand now. And that answers actually why we saw that inside of Iris that one time. Why she was the way she was, right? Like it was like, oh, Iris is crazy. She must have killed some dudes, but she didn't seem like that at all in the other route. It's because at the time she had already been switched out. This guy is using the prototype device to switch bodies with people. I get it. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. But it does make you wonder then, how did he get into Renju? At what point, right? And who was he in before that? Day 5 Tuesday. E-High. This guy's just body swapping people. Back at police headquarters.
I took a look around your head, and I discovered something. Something about the new Cyclops serial killings. Apart from Ota, there were 4 victims. Shoko Nadami, Renju Okiura, Iris Sagan, and So Sejima.
And Ota just got fucked up while he was there. I guess Ota did actually try to save her. That was not like a lie. I mean, I guess we did sort of piece together, right, that it was So inside the polar bear outfit. Okay. It at least makes sense now. I was like, what the fuck? It just feel like there was like no rhyme or reason for it for a while. But I see. It's like this domino effect, basically. So there were actually a number of times where, yes, these characters were actually crazy, but it was just the same dude in there every time. Like how Iris, when she met with Miyumi, grabbed the knife from her, right? That was crazy. Saito, I think was the name. So it's the son, right? So the question then is, where did he go? Like, so I think it was that Date was originally this person, right? So who is he like now? Like, who was he? Who did he end up switching places with to get a new personality? And then the crazy personality went into their body. So who did it start with? I don't think it was Renju, because no, they were talking in a bar, right? I don't know. Then I don't know where the starting point would be.
Who was responsible for these murders?
I mean, we just saw a boss with Hitomi too, so it could be that Hitomi has now switched with her. No, I don't think so. Cause I'm trying to think. So like at any one point, if we run into the other person, right, after they had been body swapped, then we would know, because they would be like, I'm not that person. I'm Renju or whatever. But we've never run into anybody. So was it just like, I mean, to be fair, we never ran into Renju, right? We never, he's always dead whenever we finally find him. Renju switches to Iris. Iris kills Renju. Iris is now crazy. Iris switches to So. We don't really get a chance to talk to So. So's already avoiding us regardless. And then she dies. Yeah, there was never really a point where we'd run into the other person after they'd been swapped and they could just tell us, oh yeah, I'm this other person, right? I don't know because so if that were the case, then obviously I think Boss would be right now being like, if Boss was Hitomi, she would be telling me right now. I mean, she would have told me when she busted into the fucking house. So clearly he's still in there.
Shoko was stabbed by Renju with an ice pick. Renju was strangled to death by Iris. So cut open Iris's body, but who shot So? was you. In other words, all of these murders were committed by different people.
But he doesn't actually know in this world line, right? That's how the machine works.
There wasn't just one killer. That's how it looks on the surface, anyway. But that's not the truth, is it? There's only one culprit, one person, and that person is...
Who is it? So, Iris, Renju, you.
Yes, you. The person in front of me right now.
You're blaming the commander of Abyss for this?
No, not Boss. The person inside Boss's head.
Can you at least try to make sense?
All right, I'll explain. You know about the abandoned chemical plant in Kawasaki? There's a prototype sync machine there. You use that device to swap around bodies one by one.
In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced. Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
I don't know where it started.
Wait, was he told that in this route? I thought he was told that only in the other route. Did Booter just tell him that off, like, screen or something?
But at some point, you got into Shoko's brain. Then, you got into Renju's. And got rid of Shoko's body. After Renju was Iris. You strangled Renju using Iris. After that, into So. Who you used to kill Iris and Ota at the cold storage warehouse. Now, you're in Boss's body, inside her head.
I see. If you know that much, then I have nothing left to hide.
Ah, demon eyes.
Yes, I am the culprit behind the new Cyclops serial killings. I guess you can call me the new Cyclops killer.
Doom. Who the hell are you?
Saito Sajima.
So it's the same guy, I think. It's the same one who was the original Cyclops killer.
Congressman Sajima's son.
What?
I researched Saito thoroughly, but I cannot find any images of him on the internet.
Of course not.
He is listed on the family register, but I cannot find any photographs.
Who was inside Iris during the interrogation Sunday?
That was me.
Yep.
You imitate her well. From the way you talked and your body language, it was like the real Iris. Earlier, too. You almost had me fooled.
Yeah. That's why she texted Oda. It wasn't actually her. It was not actually her. Iris was not cray-cray after all. At least not psychotic cray-cray. She just had a tumor in her head and it made her think things.
Your imitation of Boss was perfect.
Yes, there's a reason for that. Let me define some terms first. A person's memory and sense of self. Let's call that personality. It isn't quite the right word, but it'll suffice. Now, transferring that personality into someone else's brain, let's call that parasitism. The one transferring is the parasite, the one being transferred into is the host. Are you with me so far? Moving on. Even after the personality exchange is complete, the host's memory isn't completely lost. About 1% remains in the brain. So, a parasite could use that 1% to imitate the language and behavior of the host.
That's convenient.
That's how I knew about the warehouse and Sunfish Pocket, by the way. Thanks to Renju and Iris's remaining memories.
Damn. Continue.
I'm telling you, it was me.
Ah! Too close!
Why are you making me repeat myself?
That means the Somnium I entered on Sunday.
That's right. It was me.
How? How does he know about the original Cyclops killer? And something else was troubling me. Yeah.
What's going on here?
I mean, you think you would be, they would probably tell, you know, they totally are. They're going to be like, oh, it's weird talking to my original body this whole time.
Before I do, there's something I want to hear from you. How did you know about the prototype sync machine? And not only that, you also seem to know what the sync machine is truly capable of. Why is that?
That's...
Regaining your memories, are you? Human memory is fractal. If you retain even a single piece of it, it's possible to recreate the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Pieces of memories are like roots that grow into every corner of the brain.
They have an explanation for that.
Gradually, slowly, taking its time. I imagine the same thing is happening in your brain right now.
A fractal is a figure with self-similarity. Allow me to explain. See this? Whichever fragment you cut, you will see a similar shape. The whole is made up of its similar parts. This is called a fractal figure. Memories in the brain are similar. That is what he is explaining. He is claiming that from a few pieces, you can rebuild the memory.
I knew about the prototype from regaining my memory. Is that right? No, that's not it.
Parallel worlds exist.
What? Please tell me they're gonna elaborate more on that. Please tell me that's not it. Oh, it's just hearing Iris go, parallel worlds exist. Okay, bye. Wait, you're telling me there is some Steins Gate shit happening here? Continue.
Fine. I still have time.
Time?
You'll see. So, where do you want me to start?
Just past midnight on Tuesday. Shoko was killed on Friday. If we think of that as day 1, today's day 5. What was Saito doing those days? I had to ask him. Day 1.
Like you guessed, my personality was in Shoko, Renju's ex-wife. That made calling Renju easy. I need to talk to you about something. He came over without question. I think it was around 4 p.m. I had him meet me at the chemical plant. I made Renju go to sleep. Synced, switched personalities, and then stabbed Shoko's discarded body with an ice pick. I took Shoko to Bloom Park by car, using the old abandoned subway line. Must have been around 8 p.m. by the time I was finished. I tied up Shoko to one of the merry-go-round horses. After that, I used Renju's phone to send a Nile message to Mizuki.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious.
Then, I just waited for Mizuki to arrive.
Dad, too.
Until next Saturday evening, my personality was inside Renju. My next target was Iris. I knew she would be suspicious if I asked her to come to Kawasaki, so I asked her to come to Sunfish Pocket first. I called her a little before 5 p.m., and she arrived just after 6. I greeted her, then convinced her to come with me. That's when Ota saw us.
Damn it, Oda.
Anyway, I put her in the car, then headed to the chemical plant. On the way, I made her take a sleeping pill. I knew she might run once she saw where we were going. It was around 7 p.m. when I got there, and I wasted no time switching bodies. After getting Iris's body, I used a rolled-up apron to strangle Renju to death. Then I put his body in an empty oil drum I'd prepared earlier.
I guess it's actually Iris and Renju's body, right?
I put that in the trunk of the car, then headed to Sunfish Pocket. But then, something I didn't anticipate happened. Waiting for the signal in Akiba, someone knocked on the window of the car. It was Ota. He asked me something about being able to drive. He was surprised, to say the least. I didn't have time to waste on him.
I didn't have time to waste on this sip.
But I couldn't risk him finding the oil drum in the trunk. Plus, if word got around that Renji's car was spotted driving around Akiba, that would foil my plans. So, I came up with a lie. I told him that I didn't have a license, so he had to keep it a secret.
Yes, good.
That thing referred to in Ota's Nile messages, by the way.
Thanks
And just
for that
like
clarification.
that, I managed to escape a bad situation and headed to Sunfish Pocket as planned.
Thanks, Oda, you suck!
The rest went exactly as you already figured out.
Okay. Me took. Death 3.
Sunday morning, I had a recording or some such thing scheduled. Oh, I am of course referring to Iris. I didn't want to draw suspicion, so I decided to attend as planned.
I sung her stupid song and did her stupid dance. Fuck, it was annoying.
I went to Lemniscate and performed my job.
I annoyed myself with it.
And when I left, I ran into you, Date. To be honest, I was a little surprised. Just the previous night, I was a parasite in the body of Renju. I didn't think Ota had seen me. So, of course, I didn't expect to see you there so soon. You were onto me, but there was nothing I could do about that. If I ran, it would only increase your suspicion. So I decided to play my role. The interrogation began around 8:20 p.m., is that right? Then you synced into my mind.
So, and that was when he saw him making out with like so severed head, right? Ew. Damn, this guy's got some serious daddy issues. And people issues. And general murder issues.
But you didn't get what you were looking for, did you? As a result, you had no choice but to release me.
Other than that, you were totally crazy.
I didn't want to go home right away. I knew there might be police waiting for me. That would make it difficult to sneak out at night. And that would put my plan in jeopardy. So I asked you to take me to Marble. I tried to find an opportunity to run, but then another unexpected event occurred.
Ota.
I got a Nile message from Ota. I knew I could use him.
Yes.
So I told him I needed his help and to meet me at Marble.
Good.
He did as I instructed him to do.
That pussy really, he just wanted to get laid so bad. And yet he had no chance.
After that, I got into the van with Ota. But because his presence was unnecessary, I asked him to stop at a convenience store to buy me something to drink. When he was gone, I took his car and drove to my parents' house where I used to live. Yes, the Sejima residence. Of course, I knew I couldn't just walk up and ring the doorbell.
Hey, Dad, it's me, your son. And also in the body of your daughter. Oh, shit.
Hello, Father, it's been a long time. I was also in Iris's body at the time. But I thought I could use that to my advantage. So I pushed on the intercom and sure enough, my dad invited me inside. I told him this. I want you to come with me. There's something I need to show you. He was quiet for a while, but eventually agreed and got into the van with me. We arrived at the prototype sync machine around 11:50 p.m. By the time I was in the body of Sosajima, it was a new day.
Man, it's just, made this shit easy, huh? Continue, and then just day 4.
There isn't much to talk about on Monday. Before noon, I used my old man's body to call this one Boss. You might not know this, but she and my father go back about 6 years. The two shared a terrible secret. Hinting at that was enough to get the boss to come running to me immediately. I injected her with a sedative,
And the terrible secret's gonna involve him, right?
then brought her body to the chemical plant.
And Date.
I synced with her, exchanged our bodies.
Yeah, see, that sort of explains too, because like, the thing about my theory, right, in terms of like, well, Date was actually the original Cyclops killer. Thing is, usually in instances like that, at least in a lot of these stories, there tends to be like this nagging demon voice in the back of his head or whatever, right? But we never got any of that. The only indication we got was that Date was on some kind of drugs from Aiba, right? And that's probably in reference to what Saito just mentioned about the 1% remains behind, right? So that 1% could include things like a bit of it could remain behind if his, so it's probably always trying to keep, Aiba was there to keep an eye on him, make sure he didn't like revert back into him in some way or take on any of his bloodthirsty tendencies. I'm actually starting to think maybe he originally did start in 89. Maybe 89 was the starting point to all this. So he was the original Cyclops killer. They put him in there, right? Into 89's body. The thing is, then how did he get to Shoko? They did talk about how Shoko did seemingly go to visit 89, but how would he have had access to the sync machine there, right? To have hopped into her body.
And after blowing my father's brains out, I cut his body into pieces.
Dead.
I stuffed the meat into a vase I'd brought earlier, then drove back to my house.
Meat. Made hamburger meat out of it. Okay.
This was yesterday, early Monday morning, past midnight. In my new body, I drugged Iris, put her in the van, and drove to a new location, Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. I arrived around 1, then prepared for the show for a couple hours. Of course, when I say show, I mean dismembering Iris. Because of the temperature in the warehouse, it took longer than I expected to prepare, but... well, you saw it in the video. Of course, I didn't anticipate Ota would show up. What does that make it? 3 times that brat has showed up unexpectedly?
Time to die!
That annoyed me to no end, and I took that out on him.
Oh, eat shit, Oda. Okay, wait, I just want to ask, did it get super anime as Oda imagined it? What? No, of course not. I stabbed him and he fell down. He didn't do shit to me. Ha! I fucking knew it. In your face, Oda. In your face.
Dressing him up in the polar bear was an impromptu plan on my part.
And I thought it was hilarious.
I didn't mean to make you think he was the killer. I just wanted to throw a wrench into the investigation. Didn't matter if you found out or not.
Stuffed his mouth full of Coca-Cola bottles just to really throw you off the trail.
This all happened Monday morning. I left the warehouse around 3:30 a.m.
God damn you. Saito spoke with grace and no sign of remorse. I was trying to keep my anger from boiling over and kept asking him questions. Why didn't the sick victims resist after waking?
The prototype sync machine has a special feature. It administers a strong dose of sedatives to the original body and a stimulant to the host after a sync. That kept them docile.
Why did you take out your victim's eyes?
You know all about the prototype sync machine, don't you? That should explain it.
I knew. The prototype sync machine differed from the one at Abyss in a few key ways. The machine at Abyss is more sophisticated. Nanocables from the sync gear enter through the gap between the eyeball and socket. They travel down the optic nerve canal to the brain. But the prototype sync machine isn't so advanced. To perform a sync, you need to remove the left eye. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow, that's a big contingency there. Jesus. They were really using this? This is a prototype machine that, well, in order to test it out, we're gonna have to remove our eyeball. Yeah, that sounds worth it. I see. So this is why in that other route with Iris, we saw her without her left eye. It was just like, it seemed random, but they were trying to suggest that, right? With the directions. They didn't tell you, but I see. Manually. The subject and the sinker have to remove their eye from the socket. Otherwise, the cables cannot enter the brain. Of course, even with the eye removed, severing the connection to the brain isn't necessary. The extracted eyeball still has the optic nerve and blood vessels connected. After a sync, the eye is supposed to be replaced back in the socket. Oh, gross. That is so gross. I can't imagine that would be good for you. It's supposed to be safe. Side effects are rare. I see. Okay. Just gotta pop it out and then pop it back in. That was how. Ugh. Unless the nerve or blood vessels are damaged somehow, replacing the eyeball isn't too difficult. Gotta put in some water or something. I don't want to dry out. Okay, keep going.
Of course, I don't really care about eyes. I don't need them. All I cared about was exchanging bodies with the sink.
Yeah. Interesting. But the only person that really seemed to care about eyes was that Yakuza boss dude, right?
And for that, I needed to remove the left eye.
Why didn't you just put the eyes back when you were done?
That's obvious. Once I was finished transferring into a new body, the old one was of no concern to me. Why would I bother replacing the eye? I was just going to get rid of it anyway.
Let's see. Oh, where are the eyeballs you removed? That's right. So we actually found out that the eyeball of Renju was inside, or eyeball of Shoko was inside Renju, right? So he just eats them. Ew. Okay, before we ask that, why did you display the bodies the way you did?
To harass you.
Because fuck you.
I wanted to bring out the hatred in you.
Yes. Good.
That's why I called Mizuki to Bloom Park. That's why I streamed Iris's murder. Because they were important to you, weren't they? I wanted you to feel cornered, trapped. I wanted to punish you, Kaname Date.
Where are the eyeballs that you removed?
Shoko's is in Renju. Renju's is in Iris. Iris's is in Dad. Dad's is in Boss.
They were tasty.
Their
Gross.
stomachs, I mean.
You sick bastard.
You sick fuck.
Yes, I ate them.
They tasted delicious.
Immediately after exchanging personalities.
Just dab a little horseradish on there. It goes down real good.
How horrible.
Ew. Really? That's not sanitary. What is your motive?
Homicide is my hobby. I have a tenacity for it. What can I say?
I'm thinking maybe that, well, I don't know. The thing about, though, with Shoko in particular, what's really confusing, it started with 89, right? There was still a point, though, where I talked to 89 and he was in jail, right? And he was telling me his story, right? And that could have been Saito in his body, right? Or it could have been Shoko, right? Because, wait, no. Because, well, if he switched with Shoko, I don't know. There's something that's not right about that, right? Like, at what point did it start? The thing was, this whole game started with Shoko's death, right? So seemingly, he's already in Renju. So is 89 just 89? Actually, I think it is the case. 89 is just 89. 89 is, yeah. Yeah, it is, actually. Because this is what's going to happen to Renju in the other line, right? In the other path, is that Renju has this whole game, and especially on the right side, he's just been Saito, right? And now Renju is dead. He basically did a sync with 89. 89 went to that body. He killed 89, and now he's inside 89's body on that side, right? Ah, okay. So all the other times when I was speaking with 89, it was just him. Okay, so I guess that still doesn't answer exactly where it all started, right? I was thinking, well, maybe they switched Date with 89 or something. 89 was actually in Date's body. Crazy Pants was in fucking 89's body, and that's how they kept him in jail. But then how did he get into Shoko's body? And if that were the case, wouldn't Shoko be in 89 to be like, hey, it's me in here, right? I would say, because the other reason why I would think, oh, 89, because at the start of the game, we saw 89 Somnium, right? We saw the scene with Hitomi, and 89 in that room. So, I don't know.
Of course, it was also necessary to make sure people kept their mouths shut. If I took over someone's body, they would know about my crimes. I couldn't risk them reporting me, so I killed them.
I'm somebody else!
It was also a matter of revenge. Against you.
The fucking body snatchers.
It's personal. That's why I chose people close to you as targets. Well, except for my father, of course. That was personal to me, but don't ask. It's embarrassing.
Revenge against me, tell me.
This series of murders was like a journey for me. You know, traveling through bodies to finally reach the end. That's the thing about traveling. You always wind up in the same place, don't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think that is? Your home. A trip is only complete once you return home. The same goes for me. When I return home, my travels will come to an end.
Wants to return home back to their original body.
So I'll be needing it back. My body.
Yeah, there it is.
What?
That's also why Date doesn't have an eye as well, right? That's why he's missing his eye.
You stole my body. You took it from me 6 years ago. That's why I want revenge.
What are you talking about?
You have no idea what it was like inside my own head. I miss it. I miss my brain, Date. No matter how many people I killed, it never worked. I never felt happy.
Never got that same satisfaction.
I feel miserable.
You mean?
Oh, God.
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Yes, finally we're going back to this. I feel like Date should have, like, heard 89's story and realized after hearing from Pooter here that it's like, this doesn't match up.
Due to damage
Right.
to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oh, that's right. My old body. How are you finding it, Date?
Don't worry, I've been jacking off a lot, all right? Keeping him nice and healthy. Lots of boobs, lots of porn mags. Also, I've got a gummy bear in my eye socket. This body is yours.
That's what I've been telling you!
But I don't have the same oxytocin deficiency you did.
Yeah.
That is because I regularly supplement it.
Okay. That's what it is.
They must have increased your dosage too much.
I think we've been saying this whole game!
No, but the person who had this disorder was number 89, the original Cyclops killer.
That is what I believed as well. But we must have misunderstood. Pewter did not specify who exactly was imprisoned, only that one of the original culprits responsible was currently in prison.
Did they? Really? I thought at some point they actually said 89 was the original Cyclops killer. Like, they actually said that.
That's strange. That would mean number 89 is the previous chairman, Rohan.
That must be it. Rohan is a parasite inside number 89's brain.
Oh. Wait, what? How did we get to that point? Okay, so we're saying that because only that one of the original culprits responsible. No, they did say it. They did say it. What she's saying is, because she's saying the original Cyclops killer was technically 2 people, right? And she said, okay, this is the person and they're in jail. So they knew that Rohan was in 89's body and that he was being put away. But it wasn't specifically 89 himself. It was the person in his body, but they just didn't specify that. That's why they're like, oh, that must mean it's Rohan. That's how they're putting that together. I was kind of like, wait, how did they jump to that conclusion? Okay, I understand.
Pewter must have known that.
Yeah.
No way.
Which is probably why Rohan killed himself, right? I was confused. I didn't understand any of it. Too many plot
Let us
points.
determine the specifics using Saito as our starting point.
Okay.
Whose brain was he in before Boss?
So Sejima.
And before So?
Iris. And before that, Renju. And before that, Shoko.
Right.
And before Shoko?
Yeah, that's the question. Whose body were you in before Shoko?
I was a parasite inside Rohan's brain 6 years ago until last year.
Oh. Okay.
I'd lost most of my memories. I was a shell of a man. They housed me in a special hospital, but I still had those fragments of my mind left, just as I explained earlier. From a single piece, you can recreate the whole. I took my time, slowly regaining my memories. 1 year ago, I remembered everything. I left the hospital and immediately sought out Shoko Nadami.
Wait, so if he was in Rohan, does that mean Rohan and Date switch places? Does that mean Rohan's actually the one inside of Date right now?
I got her body, and she was in Rohan's.
Okay.
When she saw herself in the mirror, she lost her mind.
Ah.
She was confused, panicking, running up the emergency staircase, and then...
Fucking dead. Yeah, bleh. Yeah, it's alright. Nobody really liked Shoko anyway.
That's why Rohan committed suicide.
After that, I spent a year perfecting my plan, using Shoko's body. I spied on you all this time.
Thank God we happen to be pals.
That's why I know everything.
I'm not exactly sure why I was friends with her, honestly. And who were you before Rohan?
In there, in that body you are operating right now, in that skull.
What the fuck? So I'm originally the person that I'm in here now, in Date's head. Date's personality is based off Rohan Kamakura, or Kumakura, I mean. He said, hold on a second. Did my profile update at any point about Rohan? Not really, but he said he used to be different, right? MoMA said that his brother used to be different until something happened and like his brain got fucked up. But he said it was like his brain got like separated, right? So he didn't feel like remorse for anything. But was it not the case? Was it just simply that he switched places with Date? Or Date switched places with him? I guess I should just let him keep going.
My personality lived there.
Wait, hold on. If what you're saying is true, what about my personality?
It was in Rohan.
I'm not Rohan!
Correct. It is just as he explained earlier. Number 89 was in Rohan's body. In other words...
This is getting confusing. So Rohan had switched places with 89. So 89 was still in Rohan's body. Then Date switched places with Rohan's body with 89. So I am 89. So I was actually the guy that was in love with Hitomi and everything. So there you go. I am actually 89. That's why I had the Somnium, his Somnium, at the start of the game. That's me. That's my body right there, baby. Damn, my whole body was so much hotter.
Am I real?
Yeah. Bang, bang, bitch. So in the end, this is why Renju and 89 were working together, because it wasn't actually 89, it was Rohan, and it wasn't Renju, it was Saito. And they used to work together, right? But then in the end, it looks like Saito betrayed Rohan, took his body, which was in this case 89, and then killed him in the other route. Keep talking.
Sorry, but time's up. I want my body back. It's quite simple. Sync with me and stay inside my mind for more than 6 minutes.
And if I refuse?
I know that you won't. I know it.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Date, look! This is streaming live!
Huh? Oh. Damn it, Hitomi!
Damn you!
If you give me back my body, I will give you the location. Oh, and of course, it isn't the chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
No, it's in one of the other locations that we've already been to, because we can't... I mean, wait, you think we're made of money?
Iba, where's the source?
It is being routed through numerous IPs. I cannot identify the source.
Computer, contact headquarters, now!
Got it!
Contact our VPN.
Now, what will you do? Will you agree to my request?
Fuck you, bitch.
Date, I'm hurt. Don't you care about what happens to her?
No.
Do you understand the gravity of this situation? A bomb is strapped to her body. You're too stubborn. Or maybe you're just cold-hearted.
Cold-blooded.
You want to see what will happen when her flesh burns and tears and scatters? If you aren't quick, you'll see the whole thing. You know I'm not bluffing, don't you?
I didn't agree. No matter how many times he demanded it of me, I refused again and again. She blew the fuck up. Boom. Blah. Bye, Tommy. Bye. Ah, bad end. When I saw it, I understood. Boss's body rolled into the corner of the room. I didn't want to think anymore. Anything, nothing. I closed my eyes and ran my palm across my face. I could taste blood. Bad end. It actually was bad end. Ah, I tasted blood. Wait, I don't understand. What happened? Did I beat the shit out of him and kill him? Is that what I meant? Bad end. Way to go, Date, you stupid asshole. Why'd you do that? You made me do that, Nico. What the fuck? Oh, no. Did I not go back to the right place? Or do I literally have to do this all over again? Ah, man. I mean, it did start from the exact beginning, but I do have to go through all this, like... Oh, that sucks. Why the hell would they just give me a checkpoint right before the fucking decision? Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Date!
See? I knew you wouldn't refuse. I know you well, don't I, Date?
I mean, I tried not doing it, but the game wouldn't let me. So, you know. Huzzah! That was easy.
I did it. I did it. I'm back. I got it all back.
Hey, where's Hitomi?
All right. I'll tell you as promised.
Yes.
Boss's house. However, it might be too late by now.
What?
Still bad end. Ah, shit. Ah, see, it didn't matter anyway.
Why?
Return my body and I'll tell you the location. That's what I said. I didn't lie. I kept my promise.
You bastard!
You're the one who injured that body. It's your own fault, really.
Damn it.
Be seeing you.
Blow him up, Iba. Nah, bleh. Good job, Iba. That was easy.
Date, are you alright?
Give me the gun, Iba. Iba's voice barely resonated. My eyesight was hazy, a heap of broken images. So I was spilling on my palms. Felt like my throat was closing up and I was struggling for breath. In my ears, the rushing of blood of my heartbeat was the only sound.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's fucking dead. Bad, still bad. Come on. Shoko, Renji, Iris, Ota, Hitomi. Boss. Flesh remains, the mind is lost.
I couldn't do anything. Saito had me right where he wanted me. Nothing. Nothing.
Parallel worlds exist.
Yeah! They were suddenly echoed in my head. I couldn't remember who or where or why, but I thought that if there was really such a world, then me in that world, I is another. I is another.
Could I have had a better future?
Man, this true ending is pretty fucked up. Nope, this is it. This is the true ending, baby. I pray that I could. I felt my conscience sink into a black abyss. The end. Parallel worlds exist. One more. Let's hear it one more time, Iris. And parallel worlds fucking exist. Does Steins-Gate really exist? Annihilation root end. Damn. Annihilation. Wow, it's not even a character name. It's just unless there's a character name Annihilation. It's just death. Yep, that's yellow. That's what I call yellow submarine ending. That's what he should have called it. Yellow submarine ending. Literally everyone you know and loves is fucking dead. But Mizuki's still alive. So there's that, right? He's like, fuck Mizuki, whatever. She sucks anyway. Thankfully, there is such a route. Otherwise, this would be a very depressing final episode. Dun dun dun. All right, guys. So just actually do a little bit of a yin-yang zigzag, doesn't it? Kinda. But all right, so looks like next episode will likely be the one for the trending and maybe the last episode, unless it's like stupidly long or something. But all right, yeah, that was interesting. That was definitely not something I predicted. It's definitely, though that said, could you have predicted it? Definitely could have. I definitely see people figuring that out. It did not occur to me, like, what the fuck was going on? Even with the body swapping thing, it didn't really hit me that, oh, of course, that he would have picked a body, switched with them, killed the old body, and then just kept going and kept going and kept going. So it's cool. It's actually a pretty neat little twist. So I guess like now the final question, right, is why did this happen, right? The origin of all this. Why do they have him switch bodies to begin with, right? Because I think clearly that is the secret that boss has been hiding. But we'll find out next time. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoy this episode. If you did, please leave a like and a favorite and subscribe if you're not already become P Penguin. I'm aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.